How's it going, everyone? Sethphir here, and welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail video. Version 1.1 update is coming out very soon on June 7th, and we have a ton of new details and information, including 4 and 5 star characters, light cones, new events, new zones, and even secret rare spawns that are going to be coming into the game. So even if you watch the 1.1 livestream update, you will still discover a ton of new information in this video, and more importantly, we have codes. That's right, we have codes, 4 of them for free. They're going to be popping up on the screen here, so make sure to get these because they are going away very fast. I believe they expire on the 28th of May, so it was intended for everyone who watched the special stream update, but don't worry if you didn't get time to check that one out. I got you covered here. This is going to be about 400 Stellar Jade as well as some extra materials, so hopefully that helps you out along your journey. Make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell if you find the information in this video useful, and let's go ahead and jump into the brand new characters that are coming out in this new game version. First up, we have the announcement of Silverwolf, which is a powerful Quantum Nihility character. This character is actually insane because she is going to break the meta in terms of what she can do. She can actually hack the enemy's weakness and change it to a type that suits your team. That is absolutely busted, considering everything about the meta is involving in matching your character types to suit the enemy's weakness, so this is going to give a huge edge to any team that she is on. She has very strong moves that will allow you to inflict more damage upon the enemies, and this is going to be a very key character to have in the meta, so I'm super excited for this one coming up. I have a lot of Stellar Jade saved, and I'm definitely going to be pulling for this character. Let me know if you guys are too down in the comments down below. Are you super excited for Silverwolf? In addition to Silverwolf, we also have Luocha. Luocha coming up is an imaginary abundance healer, and this guy is going to excel in doing single target healing, as well as putting on a field buff to enemies that's going to allow them to trigger a heal whenever they attack the enemy. So you're going to be rewarded for being aggressive, and you're going to be able to keep your team alive. But more importantly, he's going to be a healer, which is absolutely fantastic because right now in the meta, unless you have Japard as well as Bailu, you're probably struggling with just Natasha at the moment, and you're looking at your second team that you need for Forgotten Hall, and you're like, man, I just don't have another healer. I can't make any progress. I'm trying to make it work with some of these shield characters like March 7. Don't worry, this guy has you covered, and I think he's going to be very important, especially for free-to-play players and people who do not have access to some of those 5 stars like Bailu and Japard from the standard banner. This is going to be very nice. So I'm also looking forward to this character, and I literally can't decide between the two of these. I want both of them. I might have the gems to do it. I do have 20,000 gems. I hope that I can get both of them. And especially with some of the goodies that are coming up with all the special events, which are looking really nice. But I'm not sure if I had to choose between one or the other. I don't know who I would pick. So now we also have a 4-star unit. So this one won't be so much of a choice. They mentioned something a while back about people getting a free copy of this, maybe going into patch 1.2, so like a little bit later down the line. I'm not exactly sure how that was all supposed to plan out, but this is going to be a 4-star character. It will be on one of the banners of the 5-star characters, and this is a Harmony and Imaginary character, which Imaginary characters is something we're lacking in the game right now, so this is going to give us a good option, and especially a good free-to-play option. Harmony characters, I don't know if this is going to be better than like Bronya and Ting Yun in the meta currently. If it is, that would be cool. I don't have Bronya at the moment, so this would be a nice substitute for her and a powerful character to buff up damage. She's going to increase your attack as well as your crit rate and crit damage with her ultimate, which is going to be really nice to see, and her ult actually does damage as well, so that's a good little bonus onto there. So I'm excited to see how powerful this character is going to be in the meta. And I think she just looks really cool anyways. I like the whole idea of these like little cranes and all this stuff. So I really am enjoying this 4-star character. And I'm excited to see more 4-star characters come in the future because, like, yes, all these 5-star characters are awesome, but at the end of the day, they're like super expensive and people might not have the gems to pull on these. So it's good to see a little bit of love for the free-to-play players as well. With characters out of the way, we have light cones coming up. So Silverwolf is going to have a special 5-star light cone. And the TLDR of this is it's going to increase your effect hit rate. If you have debuff on the target, you're going to get crit, and more importantly, you're going to have a chance when you use any ability to plant an Aether Code bomb into a random target, and it's going to increase the damage that target is going to take. So you're going to soften up the enemies, you're going to make them take more damage. And this is going to be very powerful for your entire team to capitalize on, especially when you're dealing with big bosses that have high HP pools. This can be a very, very nasty light cone to help power up your damage output. Then we also have Luocha's Light Cone, which is centered around gaining speed as well as extra energy when enemies are attacking the wearer. So every time a different enemy attacks the wearer, you're going to regenerate 3 energy. So as long as you keep getting hit by these random monsters, you're going to keep accelerating towards ults, which is going to be very, very, very nice. And we definitely are very excited to see this energy funneling coming into the meta. I was hoping that that would be the direction where it was going. So this is going to allow us to take advantage of pieces like energy regeneration and the energy regeneration set, because paired with this and a powered up light cone could be really nasty. You could see continual ults, kind of like in Genshin Impact, wherever we would get that energy regeneration. That could be a thing coming into the future. And then don't worry, we also have a 4-star light cone coming up, and I believe we're going to get 1 copy of this for free during some sort of special event. So this one's going to give you effect hit rate 20%, and also it is going to give you extra energy when you hit a target with reduced defense. So again, funneling into that energy regeneration theme coming up. Moving on, we have environmental details or visuals, which is going to include a new zone. This is going to be the History and Culture Museum, and I think that this looks really cool. Tons of halls to roam. I'm imagining there's going to be bad guys in between these halls, and a lot of curiosities and collection items to obtain. You're going to sort of complete this museum, and it's going to be really fun to go along the way. I love collection type theme levels, so for me, being able to find all the things and fully 100% complete the museum will be really cool, and it's definitely nice to see a bit of the preview of everything going on. So, you know, you have our basic towns, but actually being able to see this, the new town, like the 4th level being added instead of just the 3 basic levels that we have, that's going to be really, really cool, because I think we're just running low on content. So this coming out on June 7th is going to be really nice. It's going to deliver a large spark of content when we actually need it. And next up, we have events. Events are super exciting because this time they're actually good. I'm very surprised because the Boulder Town Super League event was so sad in the amount of rewards that it was giving, but it seems like they heard that feedback and they're stepping up their game. We are getting 10 free rolls for free just for logging into the game during the time that this version update comes up. So that's going to be really nice because we can put that towards Silverwolf, and we can also put that towards Luocha. So that's going to be very, very, very welcome, because it's going to be hard to get both of those characters for sure. Then we have some in-game events coming up. The first one's going to be the Star Hunt game. This is going to include Tracks of Destiny as well as Stellar Jade, and you're also going to get a copy of a 4-star light cone, so it's going to be really good. It looks like the objective here is to run around and sort of like paint graffiti on places and take pictures of it. So, you know, kind of fitting in with Silverwolf's theme and what she likes to do, so it will be a fun little event to go ahead and explore. Moving on to the next event, we have the Museum Ledger of Curiosities, which is going to be a fantastic event because it's going to reward you one of the self-modeling resins. So I call them lemon thingies, but it's the item that allows you to choose the main stat when you create a relic through the synthesizer. This is going to be very important because normally we only seen this in the first part of the battle pass, right? That's the only place that we've seen it. So it looks like you're going to be able to go to this museum and sort of accumulate point values and collect different things. There's going to be some sort of like quest and different types of missions that you have to do with this. You're going to get a lot of Stellar Jade along the way, and this is going to be something that's going to be very important for you to manage. I kind of look at this like a little bit of an island or something to sort of like fixate on. So this is going to be a really good adventure and a long-term goal for people to invest into, so it's really nice to see this type of content coming into the game. And next up, we have the event Lab Assistance in Positions, which is going to be coming out. It's going to include Tracks of Destiny, Stellar Jade, as well as the resources and fragments to create relics. So you're going to be able to attempt to craft some of those best in slot relics. It looks like it requires materials from farming the daily monsters. So don't worry if you've been doing that every day, it might start paying off. It doesn't look like it requires much materials, but you're going to be able to collect these like boss cards or experiments or something like that. It looks a little bizarre, but hey, it's got a ton of free rewards and we'll definitely take that. It's going to be something else to do. We also have another event coming into the future, Planner Fisher. There's not much detail about this one, but it looks like it's going to be involved in the simulated universe. So you're going to get double reward opportunities, and it's going to be something very nice to sort of encounter as you go along your journeys, especially if you haven't cleared out all of that content at the moment. Then we have the Stellar Flare. This is going to be a new event coming up, which looks like it gives minor rewards to some degree. It's going to take you through some sort of like practice battlegrounds type deal. So for me, this kind of looks like a special tutorial where you can sort of like check out different settings and mechanism. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the trials that we did a bit before in those 3 areas that had special rewards for that. So it's going to be a nice little welcome event to go ahead and explore as well. And last but not least, we have the Garden of Plenty, which looks like it's just going to be a bonus to the calyx that are in the game, so the golden and crimson. It looks like you're going to get double rewards for that one. Very nice to see also, though, because I know people are running low on things like XP books as well as talent materials. This is definitely going to help us out on that one. And finally, we have the new gameplay updates. We are getting more companion missions, which means finally more Trailblaze XP outside of the daily norm. So that's going to be really exciting to see because I need more Trailblaze XP. I want to hit the next equilibrium level, and it's going to come with some bonus materials as well. They're adding a friend chat feature into the game where you will be able to actually converse with your friends, which is good instead of them just sitting there on the list and we use each other's characters, but we never talk except for like maybe on Discord or something. So this is a nice extra feature to add into the game. And then we also have an enemy navigation coming. So if you are confused as to where some materials drop from enemies, especially on the daily route, you can go ahead and hit this button and navigate to where those monsters are. It will take you directly there. Speaking of monsters, there is going to be a new edition of the secret rare spawn, Lost Trotter, which is going to come with any normal encounter that you do out in the world. You have a chance to spawn a Lost Trotter. It is going to be a special enemy which will drop bonus materials for that category type. Don't worry, it's not like Stellar Jade or something, so you don't have to spend all your time hunting for this thing. There is an achievement for it, so you may want to find it one time at least. But it's a nice bonus in addition to your daily route for XP and materials that you're definitely going to be needing in the future. So that's pretty much it for everything that's coming in 1.1. Let me know down below in the comments, what are you most excited for? Silverwolf, Luocha, some of the new events coming out. Personally, I'm excited to see Silverwolf because I actually believe she's going to break the meta. I think that we're going to get away from having to make certain types of teams and just making teams that have strong characters. So that's going to be exciting to see the way that that changes and how it affects the Forgotten Hall. So I'm super excited to see on that one. Make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell if any of this content has interested you and helped you out along the way. And keep in mind that we have a ton of more content planned for Honkai Star Rail in the future. We also have Diablo 4 and Blue Protocol, which we'll be checking out Diablo 4 on June 2nd, so come join me and play with me if you want to do that one. There is a Discord in the link down below where you can go ahead and interact. I will be playing with viewers and also pushing pretty hard in Diablo 4. And then, of course, the JP launch for Blue Protocol, where we will be getting ahead and checking out everything, is going to be on June 14th. Discord also in the link down below if you want to play Blue Protocol with me or someone that's going to be playing on the JP servers. There's going to be a really fun game and a ton of great content to explore. Thanks for your time and watching the video, and we will see you in the next one.